Hello and welcome to Focus Prep Daily Current Affairs session. Today we will be covering the daily current affairs of 16th of October, and along with that I'll be covering all the static GK. Okay, so in this video you will get full explanation, okay, about all the important current affairs, okay, and this is going to be in English as I've already told in our previous video. This is the PDF. Okay, this is the PDF of daily current affairs, and this PDF you can get it for free in our Telegram channel. The link of our Telegram channel is given in the comment section. Please go to the comment section, click on the link and join our Telegram channel. In our Telegram channel we also provide MCQs. Okay, whatever current affairs we'll be covering today, there will be MCQs on that. So if you want to avail those MCQs, you can join our Telegram channel. You'll also get the PDF. Okay, so this is a new YouTube channel, as you can understand, so you can subscribe to it so that whatever more study materials and other PDFs that we'll be bringing, you can get those. Okay, now today's current affairs session is going to be in English. We conduct all our English current affairs session in YouTube. Now, you're aspiring to be a government employee, right? You're aspiring for a government job, and there you're expected to read and write English, right? You're expected to understand basic English. So we are covering it in English, and this PDF is also available. So today we'll be covering the 16th October current affairs, right? And it's going to be important for all the SSC aspirants. Okay, the railway jobs are coming up. RRB has released its calendar as well for next year. So all these SSC, RRB, banking exams, IBPS and other SBIPO, etc. exams, and for all other state PCS exams. So maybe you are from, doesn't matter which state you belong to, maybe you're appearing for state PCS, then this is going to be very important for your PCS exams also. Okay, so I'll cover this in depth. Okay, I will explain it to you, all the important current affairs, the static GK, and also all the difficult English meanings that there is to explain. I'll explain it all. Okay, so let's start with today's first current affairs. Let's see what the first current affairs says. World Students Day celebrates Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's legacy. Okay, so when is the World Students Day celebrated? It's celebrated on October 15th. And why? To honor Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was our 11th president, right? Remember that he was our 11th president. He served between 2002 to 2007, and he is called the Missile Man of India. Okay, so this is very important. Who is, for your GK, this is important for your GK. Okay, who is the Missile Man of India? It's Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, why? Because of his contributions to ballistic missile and other launch vehicle technology. Okay, and he played a very important role in Pokhran 2 nuclear tests, right? India tested its Pokhran 2 nuclear tests in 1998, and he played the pivotal role. What does pivotal mean? Pivotal means you can say the most important role. Okay, the most significant, most important role was played by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and his birthday is in October 15th, so we mark that birthday and celebrate it as the World Students Day. Okay, let's see the next current affairs. MSDE and Meta has launched AI Assistant on Skill India digital portal. Okay, so what is MSDE? Which ministry is called MSDE? The Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, right? And Meta is a company. Meta, Facebook is the company of Meta. So Meta and MSDE has launched AI Assistant on Skill India portal. Let's see in detail what this is all about. Okay, now what does this AI Assistant do? It offers a 24/7 course support in multiple languages. So this also has the purpose to overcome the language barrier. Okay, so this assistant will support 24/7. It will give support to courses in multiple languages so that the learner experience is more smooth. Anyone can understand whatever the courses there are. So that is the purpose. The Skill India mission, when was this launched? The Skill India mission was launched in 2015 by the government of India, right? So remember this. This is an important part of your GA. Okay, Skill India mission was launched in 2015. And why was it launched? What was the aim? Its aim was to equip our youths with employable skills. Okay, the National Skill Development Corporation, This is the corporation that promotes our private sector participation and partnership. So under this corporation, the Skill India mission was launched. And this mission launches our youth between which age? Between the age of 15 to 29. And it prioritizes the underprivileged groups. Underprivileged, that is, those who are not so much privileged, those who lack the resources, okay, the poor and the underprivileged, those are targeted in this mission. Okay, chalo, next. Next, it says that Telangana launches caste-based survey, third after Bihar and Andhra Pradesh. So you have learned previously that Bihar became the first state, right, to launch a caste-based survey, caste census, right? And after that, Andhra Pradesh also launched a caste-based survey, and now Telangana has become the third to launch such a caste-based survey. Now, what is the purpose of this survey? The aim is to promote equitable resources distribution among all communities. So what is equitable resource distribution? See, equitable resource distribution, what is that? Let's see. Equitable resource distribution. Now, what is equitable resource distribution? There are two terms that you will come across often, One is called equality, okay, and the other is equity, right? Two terms, equity and equality. When we are talking about equality, it means that we are distributing some resource equally among all. Equally in the sense, say there are 5 children, okay, and we are providing each of these children with, say, 1 glass of milk, okay, that is equal distribution. But suppose among these 5 children, 3 children are poor, okay, they don't get enough food every day, they are very hungry, they are malnourished. So equitable distribution of milk will be when we give these 3 poor children a little bit more. Since they are hungry, maybe we are giving them 2 glasses of milk, okay, and the rest, the privileged children, we are giving 1 glass of milk. Then that becomes equitable. That is, when we are distributing fairly, as much as anyone needs, when we are distributing it like that, the resources, then it is called equitable resource distribution. Clear? Okay, so you see our Telegram channel link and our YouTube channel link, everything is given in this PDF, okay? And this is our email ID. So if you're facing any kind of problem in downloading these PDFs or accessing our MCQs, or you have any complaint or query or doubt, then you can mail us. You can also comment it in our comment section, okay, any of your doubts. And we'll take up those doubts in the next session. Let's see the next current affairs. Maharashtra renames Skills University in honor of Ratan Tata. So you know Ratan Tata ji passed away recently, right? This became an important current affairs, and this we also covered yesterday also, that the new chairman of Tata Group was appointed. Now Ratan Tata ji has passed away, and so Maharashtra has decided to rename its Skills University to honor him. Okay, and Ratan Tata is also going to be given the Padma Vibhushan, right? So Padma Vibhushan Ratan Tata Skills University is going to be the new name for this Skills University. Okay, and this is to honor the contributions that Ratan Tata had in the education and in the skill development sector. Okay, now let's see the next one. India to host ISSF Junior World Cup in 2025. So what is ISSF? The full form is very important. International Shooting Sports Federation. Okay, so International Shooting Sports Federation is ISSF. Its headquarters is in Munich, Germany. Okay, and it is going to hold the World Cup, the Junior World Cup, which is going to be hosted by India. Okay. ISSF, the current president of ISSF is Luciano Rossi. Okay, remember the name Luciano Rossi. Okay, he has announced this event that India is going to host it. Chalo, next. Space Kids India launches Shakti Sat mission to train 12,000 girls worldwide. Okay, so Shakti Sat mission. What is Shakti Sat mission? Let's see. What will it do? It will train 12,000 girls worldwide, that is from over the world, that is from 108 countries. It will be training them, these girls, in what? In space technology. Okay, so 12,000 girls will be trained who are between the age of 14 and 18. So they are girls, they are not yet adults. Okay, so they are going to be trained from 108 countries. They will be selected and they are going to be trained in space technology. Now in 2026, a satellite launch has been planned by ISRO's Chandrayaan-4 mission. Okay, and so for this, the Space Kids mission has been launched. 108 students, so one from each country will be selected and they will be trained in space technology. Okay, let's see the next one. Arun Vajpayee becomes the first Indian to summit Shishapangma Peak. Okay, Arjun Vajpayee. This name is important. Why is it important? What has he done? He has become the first Indian to summit Mount Shishapangma. Okay, remember the name Shishapangma. Shishapangma is the 14th highest peak in the world. Okay, it is around 8027 meters high. You don't have to remember the height. I don't think that will be asked anywhere. But it is the 14th highest peak and it is located in Tibet. This is important. Where is Shishapangma peak located? In Tibet. You know, this kind of random GK is asked and then you think that why have they asked this? Where from has this been asked? You know, this has been asked from the current affairs section. Okay, that's why these static GKs become important. Okay. So Shishapangma peak is 14th highest peak and it is located in Tibet and it is one of the 14 8,000ers. What is 8,000ers? Those peaks which are higher than 8,000 meters, okay, they are called the 8,000ers. There are 14 such peaks and it is the 14th highest one. And Arjun Vajpayee has now summited this, and by doing this he has summited now 8,000 meter high peaks. Okay, so Arjun Vajpayee has already after this feat he has already achieved this achievement that he has summited 8,000 meter high peaks. Okay, and this is the first time that an Indian has done so. Okay, so he has also set record for the fastest Indian ascent of Shishapangma. So no Indian before him have submitted this peak this way, with this pace. So he has also become the fastest Indian to ascend Shishapangma. Okay, remember this. Now let's see the next one. India inaugurates first biopolymer demonstration facility in Pune. The first the first biopolymer demonstration facility in Pune. Now, what is biopolymer? What is polymer? What are polymers? You have learned polymer in science, right? So polymers are basically large chemical molecules, right? They are made up of, what are they made up of? The basic unit, they are made up of monomers, right? Now biopolymers, now see, polymers can be natural as well as artificial. Okay, biopolymers are polymers which are natural, that is they are made by the living organisms. Okay, so an example of biopolymer can be like starch. Starch is an example of biopolymer. Okay, so they are made up of living organisms and not of petroleum. So that is biopolymer. Now India ranks 12th globally and is the third in the Asia Pacific region in biotechnology. What is biotechnology? Again, by the term bio you can understand that it is something natural. So whenever natural resources are used to, in technologically they are used to produce something, then it is called biotechnology. So with the help of these naturally occurring that can be polymers or naturally occurring substances, when they are used in technology, they are called biotechnology. And India ranks 12th globally, okay, and third in the Asia Pacific region. India also holds the largest vaccine manufacturing capacity in the world. Okay, so India has come a long way, right? So India is now holding the largest vaccine manufacturing capacity in the world, and it has inaugurated the first biopolymer demonstration facility in Pune. Let's see the next current affairs. Ajay Jadeja declared heir to the Jamnagar throne. Okay, heir to the Jamnagar throne. Where is Jamnagar? Jamnagar is in Gujarat, right? So he will assume the title of Jama Sahib, the ceremonial head of the historic princely state of Jamnagar. So there they still have this ritual of declaring an heir to the throne. So Ajay Jadeja, and who is Ajay Jadeja? He is a former cricketer. Okay, remember this in your note which you'll get in the Telegram channel. Please make a little note over there that Ajay Jadeja is a former cricketer. So he has retired. He is a former cricketer. So he has been appointed. I'm sorry, not appointed. He has been given and declared as the heir to the Jamnagar throne. Okay. Now the next current affairs. Dr. S. Somnath honored with IAF World Space Award. Okay, Dr. Somnath, Dr. S. Somnath, the name of Dr. S. Somnath you all have heard, right? He is the chairman of ISRO, the current chairman of ISRO. Okay, and he has received this prestigious World Space Award. And who have awarded this? IAF. IAF is not the Indian Armed Force. Okay, don't think it wrong. It is the International Astronautical Federation. It is the International Astronautical Federation. Again, these abbreviations and these full forms become very important for your GK. So remember, IAF is International Astronautical Federation. They have awarded the World Space Award to Dr. S. Somnath. Okay. The award recognized his success for the Chandrayaan 3 launch, right? In the Chandrayaan 3, what did India achieve? India made a soft landing on the moon's southern pole, right? So it was a big achievement for India as well as ISRO. So Dr. S. Somnath has now been awarded for this achievement. The IAF, let's say about the IAF, the International Astronautical Federation, it was founded in 1951 and it is based in Paris. Okay, so remember that. And another name, Clayton Mowry, he is the current president of the IAF. Okay, Clayton Mowry. Okay, let's see the next one. Odisha wins top prize at 5th National Water Awards 2023. The 5th National Water Awards 2023 was awarded by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, okay, and it has been achieved by Odisha. Odisha became the top state. And why was this award given? Because of the best efforts in water conservation and management. So water is a very scarce resource. You know, many states are facing water scarcity also. So in case of water management, Odisha has become the best state, okay, to do, manage water and conserve water. The second best state is Uttar Pradesh, and the third is Puducherry, Gujarat and Puducherry. Gujarat and Pondicherry, they both have together, ranked third. Okay. The best urban local body is Surat, Gujarat. The best urban local body to manage and conserve water is Surat, Gujarat, and the best village award was given to Pulampara in Kerala. Okay, in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Remember this point as well. Okay, so the best urban local body is in Surat, Gujarat, and the best village is Pulampara in Kerala. Next, S. Paramesh takes charge as the DG, Director General of the Indian Coast Guard. Okay, so you have to remember this name, S. Paramesh. Okay, S. Paramesh has officially assumed the role of the Director General of the Indian Coast Guard. Now, who are these Indian Coast Guards? Let's see a few points about the Indian Coast Guard. The Indian Coast Guard was established in 1978 and the headquarters is very important. It is headquartered in New Delhi. Okay. What does it do? What is the work? What is the task of this Indian Coast Guard? It handles maritime law enforcement, search and rescue. What does maritime law enforcement means? What is maritime? Maritime, whenever you get this term, please know that it is related to sea. Okay. So whatever law enforcement activities that there are regarding sea, it is handled by the Indian Coast Guard. So all the law enforcement, if any search and rescue is to be conducted, then that is also conducted by Indian Coast Guard, and it also takes care of the marine environmental protection laws. Okay, so that the sea is not polluted, all this is also overseen by the Indian Coast Guard. What is the motto of Indian Coast Guard? It's Vayam Rakshama, meaning we protect, right? So Vayam Rakshama. Now this, you have to remember the motto, okay? Because if you're appearing for, say, the state PCS exams, then this kind of motto is asked, okay? Like, let's say Indian Army. What is the motto of Indian Army? Do you know? It is service before self, right? Service before self. This is the motto of our Indian Army, okay? And what is the motto of the Indian Coast Guard, which we just now read? It is we protect. Okay. So remember, the Indian Army has the motto of service before self, and the Indian Coast Guard has the motto of Vayam Rakshama, which means we protect. Now, India's territorial waters extend. This is just a point from your static GK portion, that India's territorial waters, the territorial waters, they extend up to 12 nautical miles, that is 22.2 kilometer from its baselines. What are baselines? This is important to understand. See, like you have land borders, okay, like you have land borders that separate our land, our territories from other, other countries. Like that, we also have sea borders, right? The borders in the sea that basically demarcate the border between, say, India and some other country. So these sea borders are called baselines. From this baseline up to 22.2 kilometer is India's territorial waters. Okay, and who decides these baselines? It is decided by UN clause. If you don't know what UN clause is, you have to be a bit more curious and just go and Google it. UN stands for United Nations. You go and find out what UN clause stands for and what they, what is their function and everything. Okay. Now, UN clause decides these baselines, and from this baseline up to 12 nautical miles or 22 km, we have our territorial waters. Okay. Now, let's come to the next current affairs. Prime Minister's internship scheme launched to offer 1 crore opportunities. What is this scheme all about? Let's see. The scheme was announced in the Union Budget of 2024-2025. Look, if your exams are coming and it's in December or January, then please go through this Union Budget. Okay, Union Budget is important. Just go through the summaries. Union Budget 2024-25. This scheme was launched. What is the aim of the scheme? This aims to provide 1 crore internship over the 5 year span to 1 crore. Okay, so 1 crore internship over the 5 year span through an online portal. So what this scheme will basically do is that it will select some private companies. So companies will be selected based on their CSR expenditures. Okay, whatever the CSR expenditures have been over the last 3 years, depending on that, depending on those performances, these companies will be selected by the government, and they will be incentivized, that is, they will be pushed to give internships to these individuals. Okay, and these interns will receive a 5,000 monthly stipend, and in this 5,000 stipend, 500 rupees will be paid by the private companies, and government will provide the rest of the 4,500. So that via DBT. What is DBT? Direct benefit transfer, right? DBT is direct, I'm sorry about the handwriting, direct benefit transfer. Okay, direct benefit transfer. Okay, so this is a scheme launched to provide internship. Internship is very important for all the newcomers in the job market, right? And see, there is another term I would like to explain it to you. Companies will be selected based on CSR expenditure. What is CSR expenditure? Do you know what CSR stands for? CSR stands for the corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility. Okay, what is this? Have you I'm sure you've read about it previously, you've come across this term. So what is this corporate social responsibility? What this does is that through this CSR expenditure, these companies contribute something or the other. It invests in the public sector domain so as to give back something to the society. Okay, so these private companies are basically profit making companies. Okay, they just look at their own profit. So through this CSR expenditure, they invest in some public sector domain, or say that can be education, it can be hunger, something like this, so that the society also benefits from all these profits that the company is making. Okay, so the PM internship portal has been launched. Okay, and this will manage the entire internship process under this scheme. Okay, so that's it for today. This is the daily current affairs of 16th October. The MCQs will be provided to you in our Telegram channel. Please go to the comment section for the link. You click on the link, join the Telegram channel, and avail all our MCQs, all our lectures and notes and everything. Okay, so this is a new channel. Subscribe to it to see what else new current affairs and all the other new study materials that we are going to launch in due time. Okay, so thank you everyone for going through this lecture. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments, if you have any thing to share with us, if any doubts is there, if you didn't like the session or if you like the session, please let us know in the comment section. Let us know what else we can provide you with, what else we can discuss in these lectures. So please comment and let us know, and please also like and subscribe. Thank you everyone.